I'm at Grace Church Road. I went to Waynesboro to bring this man down to this address. And now he's trying to force his way into a house. I'm afraid to move my vehicle. Just fighting in there.
It's inside the house now?
Yeah.
You have your doors locked?
It's open. I'm in a van.
You need to make yourself safe, okay? Even if you've got to drive away from there to get away from him and close that and lock that door. Do that for me now, please.
Okay, wait a minute.
Okay, well, Streamlabs finally decided to join us. So I was like, come on, stop it, Streamlabs. Anyways, you guys, this one's a very quick live, a short live. As you know, we have a lot going on today. We have the Drunk Turkey show that will be on Pacific and 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, and of course at 7:30 Central, etc., etc. And then, of course, right after that, not too long hour, I think, is the Just Gas Lewis and Sunny that's tonight. So we had to push that one off a bit. So that one will be 11:15 Eastern Standard Time and 8:50 time. So welcome to the live, you guys. And again, please hit that like and that share. You guys have noticed that I've been putting out some series videos with regards to Asian crime scene. I appreciate, of course, the response and the comments that are in there. The one that I put out today was 10 minutes long. Adam, I don't know if you even seen it yet, really. And that one was, I'm doing a series on, yeah, the Delphi one, but that one was to show exactly the coordinates of where the girls are. And I thought, I don't know, I thought I showed it. You guys think so? I think I showed it in a way that you guys totally understood where exactly that crime scene is in comparison to the water and all that. So yeah, and today this live is simply about the, of course, response from the state for let to bail. I think it's the wording that they use that came in. And let's just do a few hellos, and then Adam's gonna read. It's not very long. It's like a page and a half. And so we'll say, hey, Polygraph, how are you? Tani, nice to see ya. Nobody, nothing, 1717, how are you? Lisa. Hi, Lisa. That heart. Wait, that's from this dog lover? Darn it. Okay, Deb, don't forget to drop, don't forget to drop your link for your channel. Anyone that isn't supporting Deb by subscribing to her, please consider Deb. I know that we've gained about 30 subscribers about overnight here as well, probably because of the Drunk Turkey show coming on. Well, maybe a little because they wanted to, Okay, Ray Jones, how are you? Tommy Baker always gets one of those on there. That's all we ever lose on videos. Too much, Mom. How are you? And I think is that it? I think that's it for now. Yeah. Okie dokie. Okay. So let me pull that up, you guys. And like I'm just like yesterday and today, I've been like a little maniac here. So because we have a couple other lives going on today too, like I said, it's just going to be short and sweet. Forever Young. That's me. Forever Young. That song, Forever Young. Oh, and I did put out a shorts video. Anyone that really should, that is a creator, and if you're not or thinking about becoming a creator, they have the new monetization coming. I like how I called it a short video, and yet it's a good 9-minute video because it's going over the shorts, the stipulations for it. Anyone that's a creator, whatever, or looking to become a creator, of course, always look over the community guidelines and the shorts, because you can't sit there and go off somebody else's guide them. They want it to be unique in your own, and or else those won't get monetized and stuff like that. So just make sure that regardless, even if it's not on the video, check about the shorts. And let me present the screen. Oh, okay. State's response to defense petition to let bail. All right, let me make the screen uh, bigger, and let me take it off of here. Take this down. Love you. Love the blue guys. Good coordination. Oh,
we
yeah,
we didn't plan it.
didn't even think about that, to be honest with you.
Same.
So they
Okay.
won't make the other
Well,
lives. Miss Dog Lover, you'll be here in spirit.
yeah,
Bloody
absolutely.
time difference. The bloody time difference. Anyway, yeah. Okay, so there you go, Adam.
Okay, so this reads, and again, this is the state's response to defense petition to let to bail. Then it reads, now comes the state of Indiana by prosecuting attorney Nicholas C. McClelland and respectfully files its response to the defendant's petition to let bail and would ask the court to deny the same. The state of Indiana would ask the court to not set bail or to release the defendant on his own recognizance, and would ask the court to continue to hold the defendant without bond. In support, the following request, the state shows the following: that charges were filed against the defendant, Richard Allen, on October 28, 2022, for 2 counts of unaliving, in violation of IC 3542-112. That an initial hearing held on October 28, 2022, the state of Indiana asks that the defendant be held without bail and that the court ordered that the defendant is to be held without bond. That the defendant filed a petition to let bail on November 21st, 2022, stating that the proof of guilt is not evident, nor is the presumption of guilt strong that the defendant is guilty of unaliving. That the defense is asking that the defendant be released on his own recognizance, or that is reasonable bail be set. That per Carroll County local rules, the defendant is presumed to be held without bond on the offense of unaliving. That the state believes there is competent evidence that the court can rely on and from which the court can make its own independent determination that the admissible evidence against the accused adds up to strong and evident proof of guilt. That the state believes the evidence shows culpability of the actual crime of unaliving, for which bail may be wholly denied. That the state believes this evidence shows by a preponderance of the evidence that the defendant committed the crime of unaliving. Under IC 3533-82, the crime of unaliving is not bailable if the state proves by a preponderance of the evidence that the proof is evident and the presumption strong that the defendant committed the offense. Wherefore, now comes the state of Indiana by prosecuting attorney Nicholas C. McClelland and files their response to the defendant's petition and asks the court to deny the request, find the state has met its burden, and to hold the defendant without bail until a trial can be held on this matter and for all other just and proper relief in the premises. Signed. Well, there you have it. So, I mean, my take on this is, clearly not a surprise to anyone, but the state of Indiana is requesting bail be withheld. Duh. I don't think that's a shock to anyone. But what do you think, Sonny?
I was talking to myself. He'll get denied,
Yeah.
He'll be denied bail. There's
Absolutely.
no way. Yeah. I think, yeah. But I mean, this to me is just going through the standard rigmarole of, how the courts work, as we always see. And yeah, so it was just, here's them stating whatever, and, it's going to get denied. I think so. Do you guys think so? I'm pretty sure most of us think so. Does anyone that's watching right now, and please hit that like button if you haven't, you guys.
Please.
Again, this is just going to be a short live, but do any of you guys personally think that Richard Allen, I say this laughingly actually,
How about put a 1 in the chat? How about put a 1 in the chat if you think he will get bail, and a 2 if you do not think he will get bail. So I personally don't think there's any chance in HE double hockey sticks that he's going to get bail.
Right. I know.
And for anyone that was listening,
OJ
I
got
do
bail.
apologize for changing the M word to
Um,
unaliving, but it helps with the algorithm and it helps with the stream to not say the M word. So I said unaliving.
Absolutely. We try not to get the lives demonetized. um, I what was I? You know what? OJ was so long ago. I was literally watching that from when it first happened. I believe OJ got bail. I believe OJ did get bail. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did. It's been so long, but I'm pretty sure when I think about it that he did. And I mean, his case in itself was absolutely a crock. Hello, husband. I hear you. Yes, I do. 1 second, Adam. Husband's here.
Oh, you're fine. Yeah. I don't. I actually am looking. I don't think he actually got bail. Not that that's what the stream is about, but
Did he not?
well, he was arrested a few times, so that might have been on a different case. But I'll look and we'll let you know later tonight on the other stream. I don't want to take up too much time with that, but I don't believe he did. Because remember, he was in the back of that Bronco, which to me that would be a huge flight risk.
Right. Yeah, honestly, but I'm in my head. I keep thinking that he was still out, um, because I'm just picturing him walking around his house and stuff like that. I'd have to look that one
Was
up
that
for
before
sure.
he was arrested?
Yeah, and don't forget, you guys, we are streaming.
Oh, Ray Jones,
Honestly,
thank you very much for
we're
saying.
going way back.
I'd hate to think that anyone had anything to do with that.
Hey guys. Hey everyone. Hey William. How are you? Hi Ang Pang. No, Ang Pag. There. But what does the prosecution have to show to show judge to keep RA? All of what we just read.
Right. Well, I mean, it does raise an interesting point of will Judge Gall request any of the discovery that they have in the case to be released, which because of the gag order, it's doubtful that they'll make any of that public. But it does bring up the possibility that the judge could ask for more evidence before she rules. Yeah, I know. I don't like the word unaliving either, but you know what? It is what it is. And if we have to play by YouTube's rules, then we will.
Well, you guys go ahead and put in. Yeah, right. When you're a creator and your lives not get demonetized, and then they take like 2 or 3 days. By then this is more like the news in a sense. Things happen now. They don't, things that you put out. You don't want to wait 2 and 3 days. After that, it's like you just miss that, that moment because you know that there's different cases going on, and so yeah, so it totally, absolutely sucks when you have to when it demonetizes it. Demonetizing means it turns it to yellow, which means that you don't get any ad revenue from it besides from people that pay to not have ads run through their thing, which is nominal compared to the actual ad revenue, even though that's still nominal. But it really just depends on what you are as a channel. If you're a huge channel, well, I mean, they have to deal with this stuff too. I'm probably sure Mr. Beast doesn't have to deal with anything like this, but but then he's always got like, PG type of videos, but regardless. So that's why maybe we'll think up a new word. I don't know, unalive, red drum instead of unalive for homicide.
Right. Red rum. Who dis? I appreciate the Stephen King reference.
Red rum. Yeah. Whenever we say vodka, whenever we say vodka or something.
Well, if you know what red
that will be the new word or something.
Well, you know what red rum is backwards.
Well, I was gonna say right, red rum, red rum.
Yeah, it's the M
Yeah,
word
I didn't clue
backwards.
in on that until you pointed it out. To be honest,
Yeah, it's
yeah,
from
now
the
I see it.
Shawnee.
Didn't see it before. Use red rum. Okay. So sometimes when you guys notice I do a thumbnail because YouTube scans it all over, so I'll put a three for the U
Mhm.
instead, even though usually you replace the three with E's. Um, but I do that on purpose just because it's kind of like, okay, let me put Delphi case instead of this. It's just, it's always a hit and a miss. They are very not consistent with 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 videos for
Right.
sure. It's it's a headache. When you're a creator, you understand the headache of always fighting when you're
Yeah.
in a true crime community. You know, the minute I put that short one out with YouTube, oh yeah, check, no problem, right through. You know, yeah. But anyways, you guys, let's see. Well, we're at the 13:33 mark. Wow, I feel like this is one of our longest lives that we've had. I think we should keep them up
I
about this.
know, right? I know.
Like,
Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
do you have
So, do
anything
you guys
else
have
about
anything
that, Sunny?
before we get going here? Not really. I mean, to me, it's just a matter of, I hate waiting. Waiting sucks. But we have to wait in order to see more. So until
Right.
such time,
Which
I'm going to continue on with my Delphi crime scene investigation series, and go over things that people sometimes, just to try to put things out there that are, like I said, that people are confused on, or maybe that they never seen before. But I don't know. Like I
right.
said, I I feel like that video that I put out today, that it was a good video, and everyone now should know exactly where that crime scene is.
Right.
And the first
Were those
video I
coordinates
put
that I
out
sent
for
you?
that was just simply for you to look around. So from a long time ago,
Yeah.
you talking about? Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, if I'm not mistaken, Adam, um, those coordinates a long time ago. I remember when you sent them to me, and you said that those were the same ones that were on Anna's arm, if I'm not mistaken. Because Anna has the coordinates on her arm, as her memory for her daughter. And so, but anyways, bottom line is that those coordinates, regardless, are in that correct vicinity, and that was the point. Like, I don't know why people are using the coordinates from Ron Logan's search warrant, but yet, like, why would they sit there and say that they were walking on the Monan High Trail, the trails, and that they were at this location, and then they literally go blop right near the crime scene? Like, they literally put those coordinates in themselves. So it doesn't make sense to me when they worded it like that. So why would you word it? Because the coordinates then would be, off, obviously, towards the bridge, not pretty much a little bit off of where the crime scene is. So I just felt like I've heard a lot of people say that the coordinates from the crime scene are on on the search warrant for Ron Logan. Untrue, but yet close. But I
Right.
think that's where people
They might
get
have
their
fit Ron
videos
Logan better.
mixed up between where the crime scene is. Say that again.
I said, yeah, they might have fit the case for Ron Logan better.
What'd you say?
They may have fit the case for Ron Logan better.
Right. You're right. Maybe, but like I said, it's like they're saying this, and yet that's not even close to the trail. It's literally where the crimes, but there's nothing that shocks me with this case regardless. Tawny, thank you so much for everything you do for Delphi. If Ellie could only be so proficient. I know it is very disheartening, because I know that there's a lot of us in this world that, like, I'm that type of person. When it's serious, it's serious, and you bear down, you dive, and I love stuff like that. But yeah, by the same token, I love to joke around as well, but
Same.
never about the girls, the case. And yeah, and it is very disheartening for most of us that have been following Delphi to watch such a, circus act in a sense go on between the double talking, between the misinformation, between, and it's really, again, I'm just going to say this, it's Ellie's fault. They created this jungle of a mess, and it's more like a, Amazon rainforest, really. Just so many different things that they have done to cause this, I'll even say friction within the sluice of Delphi. Because here you go to one video, they're saying this, maybe somebody never seen that video, but they're saying over something different over in this video, but pertaining to the same thing. And we've just constantly watched consistent mess ups, screw ups, and and it's all it's their own doing. Like, give credit where credit's due. They messed up. They messed up bad. And that's what worries me about this case is, like, is it so messed up that we'll never find out the truth? I will be literally heartbroken if we don't get the answers that we're looking for because of all these mess ups. And then it becomes, well, we don't get to hear the full story or know the full story, perhaps. I really think that that's quite a plausibility for sure. And it sickens me to think that for Abby and Libby, who deserve the justice, that's what it's all about. Justice for those girls. They deserve it. They deserve, the families deserve answers. We don't deserve the answers, really, but we all want the answers. Abby and Libby deserve the justice. Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah. Guys. Hey, everybody. Hey, Lake Michigan.
Yeah. Hey, everyone that's just joining us. Please go back and watch from the beginning if you are just joining us, because we read the motion for bail, and just to recap, the state is of course asking that the judge deny the bail motion. So, but for anyone that is watching streaming on both It's a Crime and Shame and Aspen Connor tonight at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, we are going to interview the Drunk Turkey Show, who's done some stuff with the Idaho 4 case. So please tune in that. And yes, and Delphi. And then after that,
don't forget, Alexa will be on.
Yes.
One sec, Adam. Because there's a lag here going on, and it's not Adam's fault. It's my fault. My computer was very laggy, and as the live started, I could feel the lag. But yes, Alexa will be on. We'll be going over Idaho and some Delphi. They've covered Delphi as well. So that will be, make sure that you come join us, and you have to be a subscriber if you want to participate in the chat of the show. Other than that, sorry, Adam. I'm sorry about the lag going on.
No, you're good. And then directly after that, at I think 11:15. Wait, what time, Sunny? Will you be streaming on Just Ask Lewis and Sunny?
Just Ask.
So that'll be directly
8:15 Pacific time and 11:15 Eastern.
Excellent.
About an hour after. Yeah. Lewis needs to lock up and do his stuff for that, so that's why it's quarter after. But yeah. So busy Tuesday night. Adam,
wait,
what? No, I seen that. So you're getting drunk and turkey bowling? No, but I'd love to. Is it like elf bowling?
That sounds fun. But yeah, sure. BYOB.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or whatever.
A bowl with Ray Jones's. Yeah, that's Steph. Isn't that Deb? Deb feels right at home whenever we do this. She knows exactly what we're talking about, don't you, Deb?
Back to when she was a rock. It takes her back to her rock star days. When she was on stage, killing it.
Yeah, I think that she... I was just picturing that in my head. She was probably sweating to the oldies with Simmons there.
Right.
Bandana thing going around the head. Tweaking.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, Miss Dog Lover, Miss Dog Lover, we
Deb
weren't
loves it
the
when we
ones.
pick on her.
Miss Dog Lover, we weren't the ones up drinking at 6 a.m. the other day.
Yeah, wasn't quite us, was it, Adam? I'm gonna throw one in my face tonight, though, I believe.
I'm just playing.
Let's get turkeyed. We'll get turkeyed together. Yeah. Well, I'm a vampire. I'm definitely a vampire. At least I'm not a vampire slayer, though. I wanted to ask you something, Adam, before we do get going here.
Yeah.
What's the big deal about this guy that was at the bar that's Richard Allen's friend? Like, I keep seeing a few posts about it, but I haven't looked into it or even
Other people have
clicked on
posted about it?
anything, but yet I keep seeing it. Any
Wait,
idea?
other people posted about it?
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people post about it. Yeah,
I was
Like,
just sharing
I saw Frank
the
post
information
it
with you.
about.
Well, he got arrested in North Carolina
Mm,
for assault.
did he now?
Yeah.
His
So
friend,
I was
Richard Allen's friend.
Yes, the
Oh,
one I sent
you
you.
know what? Yeah. Okay.
So
So
I was just.
the person
I
that
didn't
we're
know other people were
referring
posting
to,
about
what's
it.
his
To be
name
honest,
again?
I'm sorry, Anthony. Of course.
Yeah. Anthony. Remember, there's certain names out there, people, okay, that we've come to know. Do not name your kid. Do not name him Brian. Okay, if you have a child named Brian, go change it right now. To be honest with you,
Yep.
Anthony. Not. Yeah, it's a very common name though with the Italians. Yeah.
Right. And who just? It's actually the
Poor
shirt he
Karen's
was
got a
wearing
bad
in that
rap for the
picture.
rest of her life.
The picture he was wearing in that shirt, Hudis, was actually the Punisher, the wrestler. But yeah, I know a lot of people thought it was kind of like that Fox, that racing brand shirt, but it was actually the Punisher from the wrestling. But yeah, he's definitely a dodgy guy, but I don't think it's related. I just think he's probably a drinker and did something really dumb in North Carolina.
I think that you should go talk to him, Adam. See how
Maybe I've already tried.
Richard talk with him
May have already tried there, Sonny.
I don't think so.
Don't underestimate me.
I just did. You were too busy working. But yeah, I know, right? Well, since you're out there in North Carolina, the Beast is from North Carolina, so
right. And JLR's over here apparently.
Who do I care about more? Oh my goodness! Right. He said he was in, I think North Carolina, was it?
Mm-hmm.
On his video.
Yeah.
And so I had to send it to Adam, of course, because I was like, Adam, go hook yourself up. Yeah.
Place to be.
But anyways, you guys, okay. So yes, if you guys haven't heard of the Drunk Turkey Show, you know what? I never heard of them either, because there's many channels out there that I've never heard of. Now, they happened to pop up in my feed, and I was like, hey, well, who's these guys? And so, yeah, so there's new people that I have never seen before that are popping up in my feed and stuff like that. Like I said, I don't really venture out. It's kind of like I know certain channels, and then as time goes on, but I personally never heard of the Drunk Turkey Show either. But I want to say this. I always appreciate. So when I messaged the Drunk Turkey Show on Messenger, and Daniel's the one that answered back, he literally answered back pretty much right away and said, basically like, heck yeah, I've heard of you guys, and yeah, sure. What time or whatever, when. So I said, well, let me know when you guys, can do it. And then they got back to me. So Daniel and Big Blue will be on today. Okay, let me put it this way. Okay, you consistently see some of these bigger channels that have these guests that go on them. I'm not going to mention any names, but we're just going to say it's funny how they end up on those bigger channels, but yet they ignore your tweets or messages to them. You know, apparently it becomes you're not good enough for them, but the bigger channels are. And I kind of take always offense to that because honestly, I could have 1 million subscribers, and if I could help somebody out and somebody was only had 1,000 subscribers, doesn't matter, you know, and I had time, I would absolutely do it, and I would at least acknowledge. But it just really irks my butt to no end when it's like, oh, there you are on that channel, but you still couldn't answer my message. Oh, oh, they're right, you know. So whatever. I just, you know what? So I want to say I appreciate the Drunk Turkey Show. They have pretty much 30K subscribers at the moment. Didn't even hesitate. Just was like, sure. So much respect to the Drunk Turkey Show. And again, they cover Idaho. They mostly know a lot about Idaho. They've covered some Delphi, so they do know somewhat about Delphi. But we're going to be going over that. And it's going to be like a YOLO type live. Alexa's going to be here. I know that they're looking forward to having the profiler on as well. And so, yeah, we're just going to do a YOLO live and a few questions that I would like to ask him. And other than that, we're just going to, you know, throw it out there and then see what all transpires during that live. So we will see you guys tonight at 8:30. Okay, 8:30 Eastern Standard, 5:30 Pacific for the Drunk Turkey Show. And then the Just Ask Lewis and Sunny will follow later on at 11:15 p.m. Okay. Hi, Kelly. How are you? Give yourself a Kit Kat. Give yourself a break, Kelly. Yeah.
Sonny, did you see what Deb said there?
Oh, hold on. What is nobody? Oops.
Oh, sorry.
Stay away from the name Sunny and Adam. You know, that's what happened. You know, she does a little bit too much of this, and then these words come out of her mouth that are just so unexpected. From us, they're expected, but from Deb, they're not so much expected. And she goes all those little rants about us like that. I just take those as I love yous. Yeah, I love you, Adam.
Still what they are.
For picking on me. Thank you. Starting from the beginning, what did I miss? Let me do that going backwards. Okay, there you go.
Red rum.
There you go. Now you have to go watch it. You like my translation? Red rum. Yeah, red rum. Vodka. I just wanted to see this one. Nobody Nothing 1717. Speaking of names, my youngest boy is 7, and he always says, Dad, I wish you would have named me what? So long, name me So Long Russell. That way everyone would say so long, Russell, when they was leaving. Smart ass. Anyways, I have learned a lot and I've seen a lot. Oh, please. Ugh. Yeah. So I don't want to knock that channel. I just want to say if that channel and Outer Space, they could be very close partners. Yeah, people keep saying this to me, and for me, again, and no offense to what that channel puts out is his own business. For me, it's like Earth to freaking Mars or Jupiter.
Right.
I don't have that time of day to put that much brain power into my head to watch that type of content. That is just what I deem, what we deem, what a lot of us deem is way the heck out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
The only thing that I have to say about that creator, As Above, So Below, is I hope that he's gotten his drug problem under control.
Yeah. It's just, I keep seeing that name pop up sometimes, and I'm just like, I don't even see how, you know, each to their own. Let me put it that way. Each to their own. You know, I mean, if I was probably on some sort of like mushroom fix or something like that, I might understand it more. But I tried. Okay, I tried. I did. I gave it a worthy effort once and a half. And it's just not my cup of tea. And if it's your cup of tea, amen, preach it, hallelujah, all that stuff. But definitely not my cup of tea. Yeah. I keep thinking of that one video and it scared me. It didn't scare me, but it was just like, what am I watching here? Some sort of like, you know, weird freaking moving screen, little elves showing up, or little green leprechauns or whatever.
No,
I
absolutely.
never seen a Miss Dog Lover either.
Can I say really quickly? You know what? Nobody, nothing. I agree.
Sure.
It is good to look at all
Absolutely.
sides, and I support that 100%. I'm just really joking about some
Yeah.
like personal things that the guy said about me, and but no. But I'm not saying anything for anyone that I think it's smart to look at all sides, all aspects, and to get a different perspective, and then you're all smart enough to come to your own conclusion. In my opinion.
Well, if that's true, Deb, let's give a round of applause for all you smart people out there that contributed to the help of a takedown of that channel. Well deserving. Constantly throws insults, discrimination, threats, violence, on and on and on and on and on and on. I mean, I choose to ignore those type of channels because they are what I call the bottom feeder channels, the ones that instead of helping you and lifting a hand, they try to bring others down and they try to trash you. Don't put up with that whatsoever. But it is great news. If it is, it's well deserving. And yeah, I mean, honestly, those type of channels are to me absolutely so disgusting. Calling people names all the time, threatening. I mean, he even threatened CD, and it's just,
for having
super
me on.
early. It's just and us
and nobody, nothing.
It's a monumental moment. Say it again.
I was just saying, nobody, nothing. It is actually gone. If you type in his name and look, as of 3 hours ago, it was gone. You can't find it.
Yes.
Goodbye, Mark.
Same. Bye, Mark. Have a good. Yeah. And same, right? I am in no shape, a form of channels that are constantly bullying. Sometimes people come in here and judge me a little bit on that stuff. I never sit there and ever bully someone at all first. But will I have something to say sometimes back to it? Yeah. But I am not built that way. I am not that person. But if you come at me attacking me and you don't expect my claws to come out sometimes, absolutely they will. I am not a person that you can beat down at all. I can take lumps and I can take bruises and I can take being wrong and I can take being right, but I will not put up or tolerate people that are literally coming in here to troll, put each other down, and causing arguments, and just trying to hurt other people all the time, and that's where I get my backup because I won't put up with it. I don't care about the subscriber part when it comes to that. I do not need subscribers that come into this channel that want to create problems for other people and try to troll and get their, little panties in bunches and stuff like that. Adam knows all about that.
Yeah. And I was
so is it gone? Yes or no?
It's gone. And nobody, nothing yet. You're not blacklisted. Don't worry. Anyone's, everyone is welcome to their own opinion here.
No.
I am an indie Pam. Thank you. We don't like to back down.
Yeah. Someone put a posting in our members chat, actually on our Facebook group page, and I took it down. I didn't let her know I took it down. Anything with the name Joe Louis comes down as well. That person attacks the German family, the Patty family, attacks. So that's another channel that we do not endorse nor recommend whatsoever. Again, we're here to try to bring awareness and help people and care about each other. That's the bottom line of it. And if nobody's ever read that poem about, shoot, you know which one I'm talking about, Adam, A Reason, a Season, or a Lifetime poem.
Yeah.
Okay, if you've never read that, go Google it. A reason, a season, or a lifetime. People come into your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. I've always lived by those standards of, I'll treat you how you treat me. So that's just the bottom line.
Exactly. Basically don't be a dick. So, Sonny, should we get going? It's 41 minutes.
We didn't have to say it. Yep, we're going. Okay. We'll talk to you guys later. We'll see you tonight. Have fun. Thank you so much. And please hit the like button if you haven't. And again, check out the latest videos that I put out. The last one was the Delphi crime scene and where it's located.
Yeah, we'll see you at 8:30 tonight.
Take care. See you tonight.
Standard Time.
Mm-hmm.